5 reasons why you should buy 10. Coming up in this video, 5 reasons why you should buy WordPress plugins. Hey everybody, welcome back to Plugin Tut. As always, I'm your host Matt. This is your home for handcrafted WordPress plugin tutorials, news, information, and some advice like we're talking about in today's video about why you should buy premium WordPress plugins. What do you get out of it? Should you really spend that hard-earned cash? And of course, just full disclosure, I am a plugin store owner myself. I sell a plugin called Conductor over at conductorplugin.com. So of course, my views are just a little bit biased to the fact that you should spend some money on plugins for various reasons, and those reasons we're going to dive into right now. Reason number 1, it saves you time and money. Plenty of time, plenty of money. Perfect example would be if you were launching a WordPress website today and you wanted to have a contact form on it, you wouldn't go ahead and start crafting a contact form from scratch. I mean, pulling in pieces of code or snippets of code and copying and pasting them into a WordPress website. I mean, maybe you do that on one website, but let's say you're a consultant or a developer. You're not going to do that time and time again. It's just not worth it. Buy a contact form plugin like Gravity Forms to get the job done. Plenty of free plugins out there that do contact forms, and we'll talk about some of the reasoning why you should spend that money in a moment. Here's another example. Recently in the Beaver Builder Facebook group, somebody posted that the price tag of a $147 for the upcoming Beaver Themer plugin was just too much money. They just didn't understand why they would pay $147 for this type of functionality. If you're not familiar with Beaver Builder, or Beaver Themer, I have a couple videos about that on this channel. But Beaver Themer is essentially like having a WordPress developer sort of in your pocket. You can build custom WooCommerce pages or custom product pages like I've demonstrated here on this channel before. Any developer sort of worth their salt will probably charge you at least $300 to $500 to build a custom template for your WooCommerce product, especially sort of all the back and forth consultation that happens with a project like that. With Beaver Themer, you can do it yourself. And you can get that done, and you won't have to hire that WordPress developer time and time again every time you want to create a new custom layout for your products. So that's just one example. $147 for this plugin that you can buy to do that yourself. Sure, there'll be a learning curve, but you're not paying the $300 to $500 to have a developer, if not more, depending on what you're looking for. Now, take that one-time example, and if you are a consultant and you're selling WordPress websites or development services to a customer, you're making that money tenfold, at least if you get 10 projects per year. You don't have to pay another developer to do it for you if you're outsourcing that stuff, but you don't have to spend all that time building out these custom pages when a plugin like this is a great investment for your business, make you more money, save you time, and it's a win-win situation for everyone. Reason number 2 for buying a plugin is because it has the features you need. You need the features in that premium plugin that you won't get anywhere else. Or you have this freemium version of the plugin, which means you downloaded this free version from WordPress.org. It does 80% of what this premium plugin does, and that extra 20%, you need that functionality, so you go ahead and buy it. It's very common for folks to experience a premium plugin for free by downloading it, installing it through WordPress.org, and they use it for a few days, a few months, a few years, finally getting to the point where they say, you know what, I need that extra functionality. My website's now making money, so I can upgrade to the pro version, or I finally just can't live without that pro version. Give me those features, I'm gonna buy it. So that's reason number 2 for buying a premium plugin. Reason number 3 is you need the support. So you might not be buying it for the feature set, but you need support. You need somebody to answer a few questions to get it to work with your particular WordPress website or the website that you're building for a customer. Support is the most valuable piece of the transaction. So when you go to spend, a few $100s on a plugin or $100 on a plugin, a boatload of that investment goes to the support. And typically what you'll see, and I know from the plugins that I offer, is you get 1 year of support for that price. And year after year, every time it renews, every time your price renews, you're getting that support for that year. You're getting some other stuff that we'll talk about later in this video, but the most important part is you're getting support for that year. scenario. You have a question about using your plugin, you forget how to do a certain thing, or something breaks. Maybe WordPress updates and the plugin that you bought no longer works, and you need to say, hey, I've got this question, maybe things changed. And the idea is you have that sort of line into the developers of this plugin versus a free plugin, which you might not know who they are. They might just be a solo individual who made this plugin one time and they're gone. They're not going to be here to support you. And they're not going to be here to support you in a good time frame that you need. So if you're running a business and a particular plugin is crucial to your business, you need that turnaround time. You need somebody to answer that question as fast as they have committed to in the agreement of support. A free plugin, they might not answer you for weeks, if not months, depending on who they are and where they are. So very important to get that support when you buy your premium plugin. Reason number 4, and this one drives me bonkers. You're a consultant and you need to have your customers buying the license. You should be telling customers, your customers, to buy a license that they're going to use on their WordPress website. And let me tell you why. It's very common for a developer to own a development license key or developer license key of a premium plugin. And typically what that is, just so for folks who don't know, is a developer license is usually this unlimited license. They can install it on unlimited websites, and that's great for when they're building websites and testing things out and maybe demoing things to customers. But the problem with that is the customer doesn't own the relationship to the plugin creator. So a perfect example would be is maybe you don't work together anymore. And suddenly, you've left the client or the client has left you, and now that license key is out there in limbo, and that customer then goes to ask for support, let's say from Gravity Forms. When they knock on Gravity Forms' door, Gravity Forms looks at that license key and they say, well, you're not Matt, the developer that owns this license. You're Acme Apple Shop. What are you doing here? The license is not connected to them as the customer. So very important that the customer owns that experience, because if that situation ever happens, then it's alleviated by having their own license. In other words, they own the agreement for support to Gravity Forms, let's say. Reason number 5, it's sustainability. It's sustainability for the plugin author that you're buying the plugin from. It's the sustainability of your own business. Again, if you're a consultant, it's a sustainability of the WordPress market and community at large. When you're investing in buying a license from a software provider, a company that runs in the WordPress space, we are more likely to stay in business. I had a customer recently contact me about my plugin, and they said, I don't like paying every year for a plugin. What happens when I don't renew? The problem is, one, they don't get any more updates. So as we're releasing patches and security updates and feature releases, they're not getting any of that. And number 2, if they really like our plugin, that money, that small amount of money that they give us every year goes into another year of development. It keeps us in business, creating better and better products, innovating on the platform, and ultimately making a better WordPress experience for everyone in the community, themselves, and for us, that kind of thing. So sustainability is key, especially if you're building, again, business websites or websites that really, or for websites that companies really rely on having their WordPress website up and running with the best code, with the best support possible. When you're investing in a plugin and you're paying that premium dollar, it's about sustainability across the entire ecosystem. And that's reason number 5 for buying a WordPress plugin. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, thumbs up. If you like content like this, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's plugintut.com, youtube.com/plugintut. I also do another podcast over on youtube.com/The Matt Report. It's all about WordPress entrepreneurs, mattreport.com. We'll see you in the next video.